Elon Musk recently suggested that saving for retirement may soon become irrelevant. Now, before you roll your eyes over or nod along, I do think this is worth pausing on. Not because I agree with him, but because millions of people, especially younger ones, are listening. And given most of you watching are either retirees or close to it, we may actually have a different responsibility and role to play here. All of the relevant sources are linked below, but Musk's argument is essentially this. AI, robotics and automation will create so much abundance that people won't need to save for the future in the way we always have. In theory, a world where the machines do most of the work, goods become cheap, and everyone is taken care of. It's a compelling idea. It's also, to put it mildly, very bold and highly speculative. And here's the real kicker. It's being consumed with very little scrutiny, almost as if we're expected to take it on trust, simply because it's coming from him. Seriously, Elon? Thankfully, most financial experts strongly disagree, as they point out a very basic reality, that the future hasn't arrived, and it may never arrive in the way it's being imagined. Because right now, we're still dealing with a cost of living crisis, with things like inflation, housing shortages and unaffordability, healthcare costs, and widening inequality. This is not a post-scarcity world. So while billionaires can afford to speculate, most people can't afford to base their future on hope alone. So for better or worse, as I'm sure most of us will agree, saving, planning and thinking long term is still how financial security is built. But here's the part I want to slow down on, and it's not really about us, it's about our children and grandchildren, because they're consuming this content every day, whether it's short clips, headlines, confident voices saying, don't worry about saving, the system will change, someone else will sort it out. And while I'm not here to tell anyone what to think, I do think it's worth being aware what ideas are quietly shaping the younger generations. As I always say, I don't want to give advice or tell people what to do, and I'm certainly not here to spread fear. But I am here to share perspective, because we've been through enough cycles to know that bold predictions don't always play out the way they're promised, especially ones this bold. So perhaps the quiet role we can play as parents, grandparents, aunties, uncles, or just simply older voices is to stay engaged. Keep an eye on this, question it where needed, and pass on a bit of hard-earned wisdom, not to lecture, just to stay present. I'm not saying AI won't change the world, because it already is. I'm not saying the future won't look different, and I'm certainly not saying young people shouldn't be hopeful. If you watch this channel, you'll know I'm actually a proponent of AI. But I'm also a realist, and I believe progress works best when it's paired with responsibility. So yes, it's interesting that this idea is out there, and it's worth understanding. But maybe it's also worth keeping one quiet eye on how it's being absorbed, especially by those who don't yet have the benefit of hindsight, and more importantly, those we have an emotional stake in. So with all of that said, guys, I'd be genuinely interested to know what your thoughts are, not just on Elon Musk's claim, but what role, if any, we should play when the big ideas start shaping younger minds. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.